This is you shooting your shot, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't want to show a background of your furry mitts, your hand just savagely groping it. No, you want to express this. This is you saying, "Hey, this is my member. This is beauty."
9 seasons, you ain't seen one episode because you're too cool.
I have seen one episode. I didn't fucking like it.
If your ass is loose enough to whistle, you ain't making 6 figures off of that thing.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
And then Kanye was like, "Friends isn't funny," and it just like swish from fucking half court.
Viagra should only be used by people that don't need it.
Just ironically, just for fun.
Yeah.
You know, what am I gonna do? Blow up or go to the future? I'm gonna go to the future.
There's like a redneck someplace, and they heard that click, like, there it go, there the go.
If you're gonna throw it up, you better catch it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You better get it together. You better figure it out.
Well, hello there, and howdy. Welcome to the Fiendcast. To all the friends, all the fiends, all the people in between. Here we are with another riveting episode. Season 6. It's episode 10. Thank you for tuning in.
It sounds like we're on NPR.
It sounds like we're on whack-ass 80s NPR where they're trying to incorporate some rap fucking shit in there to sound hip for the kids.
Also, are you implying you can't be a fiend and a friend?
No.
Because you said friends, fiends, and everyone in between.
Yeah, so all together, right?
Yeah.
Whether you're a friend or a fiend.
Or you're somebody that's both, or you're in between.
Okay, fair enough.
It's all the people. It's literally everyone.
Sweet pea got mad at
Wait, what if they're not between a friend and a fiend, though?
Excuse me. Well, in that case,
we gotta
sir.
include everything to...
What if they literally are in between a friend and a fiend?
Well, I mean, if they're not, we're not talking to these people. I mean, some of them probably have.
Getting smirched.
Technically, I've been...
Anyway.
Anyway.
He's been an in-between?
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying
I would like to say that the friends and the fiends, it's extended to all of the people. Again, everyone in between. You could be a friend, right? You could be a fiend. You could be a fiend friend. You could be a friendly fiend.
But I'm saying if you're neither,
you could be neither, because that falls in the in between category where you're not paying attention.
No, I'm saying we have to. If we have in between in there, we have to include everything as an ending. There's got to be like a beginning and an end.
An alpha and an omega, will you?
Well, how about no?
Wow.
So,
that's how the episode ended. It just turns it off.
And this 5-minute episode. How about
where do we go from there? I'm sorry.
And that's that on motherfucking that. So yeah, here we are. We're back, bitch. Just kidding.
You guys don't hear me next week. Come find me. I'll kill me.
No.
Spaceport just hit my body somewhere.
Don't say that. That's rude.
What?
That's accusatory.
Yeah, because if she just happens to disappear now.
I apologize. Spaceport Damien would never do anything to hurt anyone ever, and she's the kindest person ever. And
she's making finger gun at him.
I don't have any weapons. She got
the finger guns.
Asterisk. Terms may apply.
Everyone here is literally here at their own free will. I hold no people hostage. I threaten no people.
You've been making me live here for the last year. I literally live at this podcasting site.
Doesn't leave.
That's
I have to stay.
Not
Y'all did
up for
this.
discussion. So, anyways, here we are, guys. Anyways, it's me, Space Boy Dandy, Ace Boy Andy with the boots, Space Boy Bandy with the boots.
Can't just
Also-
rhyme everything with boots. That's not fair. You gotta have the zoots.
I'm not Rock Boy Randy. We'll never acknowledge that again. I just had to.
You said it first, so
No,
She gave up the
I
habit.
didn't say
It's
it
fair.
first. I just was bringing up that it's not true, and so
What about when Mace Boy was Sandy?
that also didn't happen. But you know what did happen? There's other people here. There's other people here with me, and I'm going to tell you who they are. We have Prince of Penetration, Archelli the Impaler.
What the hell is that, people? I'm a little intoxicated.
Okay.
And I'm free. I'm free.
Oh, at first I thought you said you were 3, and I was like,
Sometimes.
in what
3 and
way?
dog years.
Sometimes I'm like a 3-year-old.
Mhm.
The little 3-year-old's still inside me somewhere, I'm sure, running around doing debaucherous things, running into walls and such.
Inside of you, they're running around, or like,
Yeah, there's a little boy inside of me. There's a boy soul.
No.
Boy soul.
We're shutting this down right now.
Yeah,
The voice soul.
we're gonna have to rephrase all of this in post. Just go back and like rearrange all of that sentence.
Let's just scramble that, bleep half of it.
There's a boy soul. You
there's
gotta pay the troll toll.
that's something that happens.
It does.
It is, yeah.
Every
Okay.
weekend.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. This what you've been up to.
Thanks for enlightening us.
I've been
You've got the
studying for
toll.
I've been studying for a new job. I'm gonna become a more corporate bitch and slave myself to the fucking.
You can get some corporate dollars.
I'm gonna get more corporate dollars. I do want that. I don't want to be a corporate bitch, but I do want a house. So, gotta make compromises, I guess.
That makes sense. We all want a house, right?
I don't know, maybe.
Place to live.
Yeah.
See, a house is for like long term and like
Not necessarily. I mean, once
for
you get into the
passing
house
stuff
market,
down.
you're paying into something that you get equity into. So
That's
like
true.
you could buy a house, sell, rebuy. You know.
That's true
Yeah.
too.
I don't want to do that though. You know, it's like when I buy a house, like I want to buy.
Your forever home.
Yeah, but I know that's not necessarily going to happen. You know, because there's just too many factors that come into play, and what may be available at the time that I'm ready to buy may not be like my forever home, but it could at least be, you know, a 10-year home or something.
Well, at least your rent or mortgage money goes to something for
Other-
you, not someone
Yeah.
else.
Exactly, and it doesn't just keep going up for literally no reason. I think that's my biggest gripe with apartment rent and stuff like that, because, you know, at the apartment we live at now, we literally, in addition to just the rent, which is fine, we have to pay for the parking spaces. That's $35.
That's
For two, yeah, fucking stupid, right? Like, I'm already paying rent. Why am I paying to park where I live? But okay, go off. Also have to pay for my pets, and that's in addition to a fee, not a deposit, but a fucking like $375 fee I don't get back, and it's $20 extra every month. So it's like, well, what the fuck was the point of the fee if I'm still having to pay monthly?
See, check this shit though. If your credit's good enough, you could buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay them extra pet fees and shit. And the money that you spend on the mortgage goes back into the equity for your house.
And if you're paying the pet fees, you need to have JC piss all over that place when you move out because it's covered off of what you paid. You know,
Right.
What you paid for already.
Except they
You
don't.
need to
They
make that
charge
money.
you fucking again.
No, that's
Exactly. Yeah. No.
which
If
is
you're
fucking
if the shit is
stupid.
messed up, they will charge you for it. But it's like, well, what was the point
Where's
of
the
the
money for?
fucking
Right.
fee
Right. Why did I
and the
pay-
extra payment?
Yeah.
To discourage you from doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's why I got a snake. No one's gonna,
I don't know.
no
Maybe
one's
a
gonna say
snake will
anything
fuck
about a
shit up.
snake.
Maybe the snake will fuck shit up.
Fuck what up?
She gets too big and eats a kid.
It's gonna burrow into the wall.
This is Florida, so I could always, if I get caught or they start bitching about it, I could always say it was just in there.
It just got there.
I don't know who snake that is.
I don't know who this snake is.
But then when they try to take your snake, you're going to be okay with it.
Huh?
When they try to take and remove the snake.
They're not going to. No one's going to take my snake
Okay.
away from me. You're going to take a bullet out of that motherfucker.
Okay, but in this instance, you said you didn't know who the snake is.
So they're going to remove the snake.
Animal control will come and take the snake.
And you're just going to be like, yep, don't know that snake.
Like, I don't know that snake, but I'm gonna adopt it right now.
Yeah, but they live here.
You know
they
what? I'll adopt this snake,
it's
actually.
super cool, and I'm going to keep it.
I don't want it to die.
I know, I called you guys.
I'm an animal lover. Just give me that snake. Just let me have it.
I don't think they put up with that.
I don't know.
They just start beating your ass.
You're going to take the snake and run
start
off.
beating your ass. Animal control
On the
whips out
run.
their control poles and just...
Their control poles.
It just starts beating ass.
This took a turn.
Okay. Well, on that note, taking a turn next to this guy, got a corner to me. We've got Sweet Bee.
It's me.
She's here, live in color, live in the flesh.
Indeed.
Alive
I'm
and
here.
healthy
I'm
and well.
Sounds like you're like trying to foreshadow something with how many times you keep saying alive. Like she's alive. During this recording, she was alive.
No, it's so
Are you actually planning to murder all of us?
I told you.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Okay,
Space Boy.
so you guys remember those beverages earlier?
Killboy Sandy.
Killboy Candy. You
Yeah, I
have
was
to,
just
like,
about to
work
kill
out
boy
the-
candy.
Yeah. You gotta work off the alliteration. here.
Killboy Randy. Let's be honest.
Now everything's Randy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Randy all the time.
But what about Rock Boy Randy?
I don't want that
She
one.
doesn't
I didn't
like Rock Boy Randy.
I didn't sign up for that one.
Because
Someone
it makes her sound like a crackhead.
that's exactly what it makes me sound like.
It
And
does,
I'm
but
not.
I mean, it's you know.
I was gonna say, like, if
jump
the
into the character.
If
Just
the,
live
if
it
the
up.
shoe fits.
No one's asking you to.
This shoe doesn't fit. Thank you,
No
ma'am.
one's asking you to smoke rocks.
look, have you ever tried to smoke rocks before?
No.
Well,
This is peer
Well.
pressure, apparently.
Maybe we need to do an experimentation.
all right, we're gonna put a poll up on the Facebook.
This is no.
Do
This
you
is
think
a no.
Rock Boy Randy smokes crack?
No, we're gonna get her to smoke crack.
Will she
Crack
smoke
yes or
crack?
crack no.
You're trying to peer pressure me into smoking crack. It's not going to happen.
That's how friendships are made.
What?
That's how friendships are sustained.
That's not. I don't
Yes,
believe
True
it.
friendships.
Absolutely. Secrets are kept. Experiences are had.
You really can't stereotype drug users like that, though. Like,
Yeah.
what if you just like a little crack?
Just
Yeah, some
recreational.
people do
You get
just like
home.
a little crack.
You've had a long day at the office.
I don't think it
Your
works that
kids
way.
are just being a mess. You got to clean up the kitchen.
I don't think you
Little
ever just
crack.
like a little crack.
Just a little crack.
I think it's a lot of crack, and it becomes a problem.
Your fucking husband switched a little bit of crack out with a shaving of soap, and you're gonna stab his ass later. But you know,
Somebody
right
that,
now.
somebody that I knew, air quotes, used to get buy Xanax from someone that used to enjoy the occasional crack rock every once in a while.
Yeah, you got it.
She's like, I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while I do some crack and clean my house or something. I'm
And
like,
clean
all
my
right,
house or
cool.
something.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Sweetie, thanks for joining us this evening.
We don't have to do crack. That was just a joke.
No, it's fine. We can do the crack. It's cool. But yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah. It's good to
And,
be here.
and I hope you've been having a great day.
Indeed. The day I get more sleep will be the best day.
But,
Yeah, you know what we've been doing.
okay. So,
Yeah, this year's Black Mitch.
and next to you is Blake Mitch.
Hey.
He's a hero. He's Blake. He's Mitch.
I'm here.
And he's back in action. You guys ever saw the movie Looney Tunes Back in Action?
No.
No, I've never even heard of that.
Really?
What is a Looney Tune?
Are you sure that's real? Is this a
Yeah.
Mandela effect thing?
What's going on? Looney Tunes?
What? No, you guys
Okay,
are messing with me,
well, they might
right?
be fucking with you, but I've never seen this.
No, I'm not fucking with you. I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
don't know. Sorry.
Are you guys
Drawing a
for
blank
real
here.
right now?
No,
You've
I'm
never heard of
serious.
the movie Looney Tunes Back in Action
No.
with Brendan Fraser
Oh, that's
Definitely
even worse
not.
sounding.
Oh my god, no.
No, thank you.
This
sounds
this
like
is
Wherever that
uh,
exists,
It sounds like
take
straight
me
to
away.
DVD kind of territory.
No,
right
it
there,
came out
wasn't
in the
It
theaters.
came out in the
And I
theaters?
remember I was like maybe 9 or so when it came out. So this was probably like 2004, 2003 or 4-ish.
I bet it hit DVD quick.
And I did get it on DVD. And I remember I used
At
to
the
watch it
theater,
at my
did they do a
grandma's
bundle
house
pack?
all the time. Shut up. And I used to watch it at my grandma's all the time. And it was a great movie. And I loved it because, you know, they used to play stuff like the Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry and shit like that, you know, still on Cartoon Network or whatever. Back then, before I guess it was inappropriate or something. And I love Looney Tunes.
Now,
And that movie was like so fun. And I'm just like shocked. I'm truly shocked.
About the inappropriateness, I would like to let it be known that some of them Tom and Jerry episodes were hella fucking racist back in the day, and I knew that as a 5-year-old.
I could tell that they were a little like,
yeah.
There was
wow,
a
why is
very
that lady?
Mammy-like character,
Yeah.
and Aunt Jemima-like fucking character in there. That
You never saw her face, but you could see her like the rest of her
Yeah.
and her like
You see the
slippers
figure
and
and you
just
could
hear
hear
her
her voice,
voice.
yeah.
Yeah. It was, I know which one you're
That
talking
show
about.
was definitely uncomfortable.
I still
I'm not
love
saying,
that show.
I'm not saying all of it, but I'm saying.
Yeah, there were some moments you're
there
like,
were some
"Eeh."
touchy things.
So this Looney Tunes movie that you think is in our timeline, was this like George of the Jungle era Brendan Fraser or like Tailpipe the Mummy era? The Mummy 3.
Well, yeah, that. It was like in 2003, between 3 and 5. 2003 and 5, somewhere in there. You know what? Fuck this. We have phones. I can look this up. Like, what?
Good luck out here with this metal-lined
We have the technology.
bunker.
What?
We're in the bunker.
Seriously, the service is so bad back here. I don't understand why.
See, look at this. 2003. Bam.
I was 13.
Bam. Like I said. Okay,
Nobody
so I was
do
like
the math
8.
Here. We're not doing math. We're not talking about specific ages.
Oh.
You were young. You were young
We
children.
were kiddos. This is it.
And I have never heard of that shit.
You guys fucking suck. All of you.
Oh my god, what year did that come out?
3.
2003.
Okay, that looks like they just tried to do fucking white people Space Jam.
No, that's not what they tried to do because it was a completely different plot. There were spies
It wasn't
and
basketball, they were spies, but with the same cartoons and stuff.
no, they did not have all the
Was
same
it like
cartoons.
a Roger Rabbit style thing where they got sucked into like a cartoon world, or are these cartoons just living around?
No, yeah, the cartoons were living around, and no, granted, okay, I haven't seen this since I was a wee lad, lass.
You heard it here first.
Oh,
But if I were to recall,
that's how she became Rock Boy Randy.
It's like a werewolf.
No, that was Randy was the original name.
Oh, that's why you
Any-
hate it, because that's your dead name? I'm sorry.
anyways, you guys are so rude. Okay,
She's just trying to Wikipedia us some
I'm trying to tell you the fucking story.
the
Okay,
Looney Tunes.
White Space Jam.
it's not. It's not what it is. In this world, basically, like Bugs and Daffy, like all of them, they're actors. You know, they're just like, you know, you're actors like how you have. That's what they fucking do. So like Brendan Fraser and this, I don't know that blonde lady. I don't remember her name. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
But they basically have to get, I believe it's either Daffy or Bugs. They have to get one of them back because they like ran off. I think it was Daffy because Daffy was sick of the shit. He's like, why do I always get shitted on, bro? Like, what the fuck is this? He was pissed. And some weird shit happened where I think like the Martian dude, what's his name? Marvin, yeah. Mm-hmm. And whatever, some other bad guys, like, they did something, and this is
a great
terrible
retelling. I love this. That's the edge of the seat. I'm riveted. I can see it in my mind. I'm playing through it. I'm like, oh my
This
god,
is
I'm
what
right there
these are
with
the
them.
takeaways. These are the takeaways.
I'm
There's
with-
a spy car, and
Spy car.
it flies.
It flies.
There are playing cards. You know, the ones that you like play games with, like
Get ready for
spades
playing
and-
games cards. Game cards that you play games with.
These
the
are
ones that are like the
takeaways.
number cards.
There are cards in the movie.
And they use them like to see shit.
X-ray vision.
Yeah, some shit like that, basically.
This summer.
But it was a whole lot of spy shit.
Like tarot? Like
It was a whole lot of spy shit. Okay.
Okay.
It was a whole lot of
These are
whole
spy
lot
gadgets.
of spy
Got it.
shit, a lot of spy gadgets. There was
Okay.
that guy, I think the one from
So, are you giving them low-key advertisement for a 2003 movie, or like where are we going
Yeah,
with
what's
this?
happening?
There's a reboot coming and she's shilling for it.
You're still in a reboot?
Yeah.
That's even worse. Free
just
advertisement.
no, just let me get the sponsorship, okay, out here.
Gotta
Raid
pay-
Shadow Legends.
Gotta pay for them rocks somehow.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait, they didn't pay us
Download
for
a
that.
new
No, this is
champion.
not an ad. We were not paid.
Oh no, get the graphic. Get the
Nobody
graphic
was
on
paid.
Dolphin
Nobody
noise.
was paid.
Dolphin noises.
the... Get ready for Shadow.
No.
That'll be great. I love that game.
Okay.
So
All right.
much fun. 100% fun.
Anyways, you guys should watch the movie if you get a chance, even for funsies. I'm probably gonna watch that movie sometime soon for funsies. Now that I've brought it up, I'm interested.
Report back and tell us how terrible it is now.
Yeah, and how out of date you don't remember how terrible this movie really was.
I mean, I also had Spy Kids, the 3D one, and it came with 3D glasses in the DVD box. So that was fun because you could watch it on 3D or 2D from home.
Spy Kids is legit.
See? Okay. Here we go.
I'm good with that.
Here we go.
But like the first one.
That was
After
Robert
that-
Rodriguez.
After that, it was not enough.
Why?
No.
Like, why are you
What do you
doing
mean it
that?
was not enough?
Not enough
I want
genuine
more.
action. No, it was contrived
It was cheesy as
Yeah.
F.
and just ridiculous.
They went off the rail on the CGI.
Yeah.
You have to.
Okay, but for the time it was fun.
Well,
Why
and
are
just
we?
relax on the lava? Like there's so much lava.
I mean,
What about that shit?
Okay,
It's
but what
like
about the
Lava
thumb
Girl.
This movie
people?
looks too warm.
Stress me out just thinking about it.
Hmm?
She's
Why would
stressing
you-
out over thumb people in lava.
Why would you?
Those thumb people were thick.
They were thicky. They
what,
were.
what do they do on their off time? Like, on the weekends?
squats.
Definitely
Thumb war.
squats.
Kickboxing.
Why were they called like Fruit Loops or something? Or I don't know. I feel like there's something with the word loop in it.
Probably like floopians.
Flute. That sounds. I think that's it.
Floop loopin' boop doopins. Doop roop floop moops.
I think they were flooping.
Moop doop roop noop. That probably me having
Are
a
you
stroke
having
right
a
there.
stroke?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you okay?
Here I am just
You smell toast.
I'm doing some dive
Can you individually close your
You're
eyes?
scatting.
yeah. Doobly doop dop doop doop dabba dop doo ah. I'm just scared, man.
Oh no.
Every time I heard that, I just assumed something else. Like that's not
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was.
No.
Just didn't
You
like
can't yell that.
I do that
To
with,
be the scat
there's
man?
all types of songs like that. I do that with Come On Eileen.
Oh,
I
that
don't know what
writes
the name
itself.
of that song is, but yeah, I always
That's rude. Okay.
it's,
Well-
they said it, not me.
Yeah, they made it that way. They was born that way.
And then right before the chorus, it's asked, where do you want me to come? And then they say, Come on Eileen. And
Is that actually how that goes?
Come
That's
on,
not
Eileen.
how.
Yeah.
That's not how that goes.
Oh my goodness.
No, I throw in the where do you want me to, and then they fill in Come On Eileen. And it says, but it's COME, like Come On Eileen.
But you're not saying it that way.
Clearly,
Okay. Great. Great.
it looks like splooge on the black parts of those fucking of the
don't talk about it.
It's just spray adhesive, man.
of
Yeah.
the of
Just
the,
don't
of
mention
the,
it.
of the death spikes inside of the shed.
So, anyways, is Dick okay, sorry. Let me rewind really quick. People say that you can use the cooters, the coochie, to pay for things, right? Yeah.
Oldest profession in the world.
It's like, hey, whatever. We're not getting too into it. But can you do the same thing for the pen, the peen, the dick? Does it work both ways?
Yes,
can
but
guys,
no.
like, in the sense, because remember we were talking about that lady who was basically like, oh, if we're dating, even if we break up, I should still be able to stay in the house and drive the car and do X, Y, Z.
I'm used to this lifestyle.
Yeah, this is the lifestyle. You did this, so, you know. But do you guys do that? Like, do you guys have that same ability to be like, hey, I am providing this service. I'm going to drive her car. I'm going to, you know, use her card to buy things. I'm going to, is that, does it happen?
That's definitely a thing.
Wait,
There's
hold
definitely
on.
lots of guys driving their girlfriend's cars. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about paying for things with dick.
Well, yes, you're paying, not your, it's not like
you're-
currency
yeah,
for
you're
dick.
dicking
It's
her
like,
down
you're
to
dicking
get
her down
access
to
to
get
the car.
access to the car, but of course.
Or to
You're
the
a
house.
time.
You're
To
homosexual.
the house,
Yeah,
to the
yes.
lifestyle, to whatever it is.
Yeah, using her car, she pays for the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but you treat her right and you give her good dick and she enjoys it. So there's definitely exchange there. That happens a lot.
Do you think it's on the equivalent? Like, do you think you can get as far with dick payment as you could with coochie payments?
It depends on how rich the lady and the man you are talking about. Statistically, I guess there's more richer males. So the extent would be higher on the male side. But I don't know.
You're just making assumptions.
I'm 100% making
Let's say,
assumptions.
because there's, you know, moderately and above
But also, guys,
females in abundance as
guys
well.
are down,
So
Interesting.
I also don't think it's that simple. It's not like you're just paying with dick or pussy. There's more to it than that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Some
but-
sort of
Talking about
finesse.
prostitution.
in like, you know, an old west barter town, is dick getting as much raw trading power as the poussoir? If like you go into the general store and you're like, I need that bag of sugar
I feel
and
like
some hay
dick
for
would be
this.
cheaper than pussy.
Like
That's
how
my
much?
opinion.
How much?
Like 6
Do you
versus
think
10.
like wage gap levels? Do you think we're just making up for?
Yes.
6 grapples versus 10 grapple.
Yes. It's 10 grapples for pussy, but 6 for dick.
What the hell's a grapple?
That's
We're
our
gonna-
currency in the imaginary land
We're-
where we sell dick and pussy.
We
I
gotta
don't
make
like that all these women had a shared, already agreed upon.
We got to make sure that we specify what type of dick
You better
we're
hurry
selling
up and get a
around here
union.
because I don't think
Because you
that
about to have no rights.
I don't think that the meat you get at Aldi's is the same that you get at like
we claim
fucking.
the market.
Huh?
We claim the market.
I don't
Yeah.
think-
They
the
have
market-
an underground
the
currency.
The market is saturated. and it's
Gruntles
getting-
or whatever it
and it's
was.
getting
Because here's the
over-
thing, here's the thing,
Grapples.
right? Here's the thing. Okay. So let's say, let's paint some scenarios here, right? Okay. You're a dude. You cute or whatever. You kind of fine. Okay? You know? You broke as hell. Right? You're lazy. You don't want to work.
Of course, you already look good. You don't have to do anything.
You don't want to do anything. You meet some little cutie patootie. And she's like, oh, right? Whatever. You give her a little, right?
You knock her up immediately.
I don't like the way this
Pump
works
it
out with
in.
the onomatopoeia
Knock her up
sound
immediately.
effects.
You don't like my onomatopoeia.
That was a terrible sex sound.
Wait,
effect.
whoa.
Oh, that was too much, but
That,
it's
yeah,
good for
you like the
fucking.
fart noises better?
She down. She down for the count. KO'd. Undefeated champion right here. Black Mitch. Look at me. I got a Pikachu necklace.
Anyway. Okay, fine, whatever. No more noises. Alright, you know, you do the thing. And,
The thing was done.
you know, she's like, wow, I really want to help him get on his feet. He needs to, you know, he just needs someone to believe in him. You can stay at my place. yeah, you can use my car. It's fine.
Yeah,
Wherever you need to go to.
That's
And
homosexual.
then you do. Yeah, right? Okay, so it happens.
Yeah.
But after a certain point, a lot of girls are going to be like, hey, you know what? So are you actually going to do anything? Some may not, but I feel like the time span you have, it varies. But you're only really going to get so far with it because they're not, even though they're still allowing you to do these things and allowing you to stay there, they're really not going to put that much effort into the relationship versus, you know, if it's like a girl.
Well, for good comparison, what happens if you take the sex out of it? And if there's nothing there, then it was just about sex. Doesn't matter what gender it is.
The girl wouldn't have her apartment.
Because it's like, what guys are really getting apartments? I mean, I'm sure it maybe happens, but does it happen as like...
They're not buying anything if they're not getting laid.
So, the guy thing, the big thing is if they just keep doing the part and just keep laying the pipe, they can stay indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
The girl who's using the cooch to pay, she's going to age out of that role.
Yep.
And she's going to get gone. All of a sudden she's going to get an eviction notice or like a rent bill.
Yep.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's going to be a new girl.
Notice. Oh no.
She's going to be a tighter, younger girl sitting on the doorstep like, hey, you're in my apartment.
Tragic.
Commodities.
That's the way the world works. Yeah. It's economics.
That's literally a Tyler Perry movie right there. I feel like that was Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Actually, no, she was younger and she was light skinned.
Of course she
And
was.
and she got dragged out the house while the light skinned was standing there like. Yep, it was tragic.
That's because Tyler Perry's got to appease the angry dark black ladies that watch his fucking movies.
That movie came out. It has to be like probably around the same time that fucking Looney Tunes.
Oh no! It's all tying back together. This has been one theme.
Let's not go back to fucking this terrible movie.
Why do we want to talk about it?
We're not talking about Looney Tunes. We're talking about dick and coochie payments.
Alright, I don't know what that next thing is.
Okay, so in a melee world, right? Nobody has any guns.
What are we... Okay.
What?
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Are we considering melee? Because are we considering like arrows and then how far? Are we talking about cannonballs? Like
no.
Where? And
we're talking about like at least hand-to-hand combat.
You just hand-to-hand combat.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Boy.
I want to be a wizard.
That shit would be fire.
Like, what if there were no guns and you had to, like, because a lot of people do feel like, you know, fuck that, I'm not gonna fight. Like, if I can shoot you, I'm gonna shoot you. What if you couldn't shoot people? What if you had to fucking square the hell up and if you lose, bitch, you lose?
Then the buffest people and the best fighters would rule the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think that would make for a better world, though? Like, or do you think, because people have this whole thing with, like, gun violence and, you know, the gun rights and blah, 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 blah. So, if guns didn't exist, would that actually make it safer for people? Or would people, like, just go absolutely
London has a stabbing problem.
Oh.
People are getting ganked over there in London.
Straight up getting stabbed up out there.
Like, they had to put stab bins out and shit. Like,
but she's just talking hand to hand. She's talking no weapons. We're talking melee. Physical,
yeah, but like I'm saying,
physical,
like
I mean,
having guns
I feel like
taijutsu.
Okay, I feel like realistically, people would still have knives, you know. So getting stabbed would still be a realistic thing. So again, do you think it'd be more dangerous than if there were just no guns that existed? And all you had was either you were like physical fistability. I guess you're gonna wear blades on your fucking wrists at all.
No, it's way more dangerous.
So like, how does that? You know, is it though?
Yes.
Because I mean, you can survive a couple stabs.
Nah, because here's the thing. In a world with guns, that's a deterrent because you know that other person may have a gun, and that's like instant. In a world where everyone's just beating the shit out of each other, you know you may survive. So like, fuck it, square up. Like, I'll beat your ass today and tomorrow. I may beat your ass on Thursday
Buddy,
too.
if I beat your ass today, you're not living past fucking you.
But like,
better.
you know,
what's the law on these Mortal Kombat style attacks in the streets?
yeah, we just,
I
is it
feel like-
anarchy?
I feel like there would definitely have to be some sort of laws, right? Like, you know, you probably shouldn't
get
still
got.
kill people.
But if
Oh, well, see, now
but if everyone's squaring up left and right, because we got a fucking problem.
Unless you have to kill someone, I guess.
But if we're all carrying knives.
Yeah,
What are
you
talking
said
about?
if they don't kill, then it's definitely deadly because
literally
everyone's gonna be sitting out.
The announcer's going around announcing fight for everybody every time there's an altercation, and then we got knives, and you don't want anybody to die somehow or go to jail.
Look, you can cut, just don't cut, some neck.
You
or
can't.
this.
You can't slice anybody's throat. No jugulars. No
No
vital
heart.
veins. You can't stab anyone in the heart.
You can't tell me where to stab somebody when I'm in fight mode, motherfucker. If
We're
I
gonna
get an
blunt all the
opportunity-
knives. All the knives are
If
gonna
I
be
get an
blunt tipped.
opportunity, I'm
You
going
have
to
to have
stab
a.
you
You have to
wherever.
have a license
wherever
to
you're
have
gonna stop
particular
moving.
knives, and then all of a sudden, for cooking, a lot of meats come pre-chopped. If you
Can I keep a blow dart with poison darts on me?
I feel like probably,
Blow
but
dart gun.
I think again it would have to, like, you can't just randomly do it still, you know, like you can't kill people now randomly. You wouldn't be able to do that
All
in
right,
this
what if-
reality either.
What if there wasn't poison, but there was like toad venom, and I was DMTing people left and right?
Just dabbering them.
I think again, I don't know that would be.
It's not fatal, and they'd be tripping so hard that they would remember what happened anyway. So fuck them.
That sounds like a interesting time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
World Without Gun though, I would like. Now one of the only things that keeps me from road raging and like getting out of the car and hitting somebody in traffic is like they may have a gun. I don't want to get shot today.
That
So
doesn't stop.
if we didn't have guns, you would be getting out of your car more to beat people up
I'd be
because
like,
of your road rage.
Yeah, I'm coming over there. I'm flipping the car that's behind him because it's a little Miata. Yeah, I'd be in the gym. If it was like, hey, you fucked up, you got to fight. I'd be in the gym all the time, just like, come on, somebody say something to me. Look at me
We
sideways.
buff as fuck. Everybody is fucking.
Oh, yeah.
See, you guys, this is
This
terrible.
would be great.
Oh yeah,
No.
it'd be-
That's the worst.
Bodies would be right around here. That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Boy. America wouldn't be the fattest nation
Oh,
around
yeah,
here
no.
as much as they like to talk.
Oh my
Run
gosh,
their fucking
everybody
mouths. You better
would
be
be
strong.
We'd be
You
respectful.
better be strong.
People would be respectful. Nobody'd say shit.
that would be wild.
Yeah, if you know every altercation can turn into a fucking Tekken battle.
There'd be no lines at Disney.
you better fucking talk nice, bro. You better be easy.
That would be some wild shit though. Like, there's like a mass like murder and someone was just like fucking beat everybody's ass in the building. Like, yikes.
Like the raid over here.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was kind of dark, I guess. But
Be
But is it rude?
is it rude to be short?
Oh,
Why does it say? I thought it said shot. Shout.
Shot. It's
Shot.
like it's shoddy without the Y.
Shouty. Shout.
Shout.
Shouty.
Shout.
Shouty.
Is it rude to be
It's
shout?
like how plies. Is it piles? Plies.
Ply.
It's plies. It's
Two
plies.
plies. Two plies.
Oh, got it. Plies. Yeah.
Busted, baby.
That's a short motherfucker right there. Is it rude to call him short if you meet him? I think he's 5 foot.
I think, well, here's the thing, right? So, all my life, people have been elated and excited to tell me, wow, you're tall. You're tall. You're tall. Wow, you play basketball. You're so tall. Like, great. Yeah. Thanks for that observation.
It is nice up here.
Like, what do you want me to say about that? Like, honest. And as a kid, I was self-conscious about being tall. I don't want to be the fucking tallest kid in the goddamn class. Like, I don't want to be tall and just lanky. That's not fun. And then people just felt the need, especially adults, to like point, wow, like, you're so tall. Like,
There you are,
Okay.
looming in sadness.
great, whatever. So, to me, that's rude. Okay? But people don't find it rude to call out tall people for being tall. But apparently, if you call someone short, that's attacking them.
You clearly just stated how that you were affected by people, everyone singling you out for being tall. You literally just went through this story about how terrible it made you feel for being singled out for being tall. And then you're going to ask if the opposite is okay. You can't just call people short. It's the same thing. What the hell?
Okay.
What are you asking? I'm sorry.
That's true. No, you have a point there. You do in fact have a point. Okay. But I'm saying, if people are allowed to do the other one, if people are allowed to call me tall, and point out the obvious that I'm fucking tall, and it's not rude, then why can't I point out if someone's short?
I think because being tall is like...
It carries a positive...
It carries more of a positive connotation. Like Amazonian, like larger, like people, like I don't think that it's like a negative thing. Like short is like...
Gross.
You're like little. You're like a fucking hobbit. You're, you're small. You're weak on defenses. Like it's negative. It's negative.
No,
think about it, it's negative.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't see how it could be negative, right? Like I get that, but like there's also negatives to being tall, especially like for girls, particularly. So, there's that. No one wants to be the awkward.
Well, what about me? What about me over here? These tall people have problems too. What about us?
Okay, fine, whatever.
First of all, you're tall. You probably got away with getting alcohol and tobacco products faster because you were taller than everyone else and you looked older.
No, I've never tried that though.
Oh, well, that's your fault. You should have tested that out. That was your fault.
I literally never bought
wasted opportunity.
Anything. Yeah,
you could have dressed it up and walked into a store and been like, and they would have been like, oh, that's a grown woman right there, and you could have got away
that's a tall woman.
They wouldn't ID'd you.
But the thing is they still ID me now.
No. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that.
They're like, she can't actually be that tall. It's probably two midgets in a trench coat.
They do. They think...
That makes sense.
That's clearly what it is.
That makes sense.
Get her ID. You gotta stop going to the store in trench coats, really. Yeah. Loose-fitting trench coats.
I think that actually is the issue.
Especially here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Is it rude to be short? I don't think so. It's rude to call people short, I think.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The first time that you meet them.
Nobody wants to be short.
Immediately.
Okay, whatever. We're just gonna move on.
Just like it is also rude to call people tall immediately the first time you meet them. You shouldn't be singling people out for their shit.
You don't have to point out physical characteristics about someone the first time you meet them, because those physical characteristics don't necessarily make up that person, and I'm sure they're aware. They're aware of them. They already know. So keep it to yourself the next time you see someone and you want to point out a physical characteristic of them, unless it's a compliment about the thing. Like, if it's not a compliment, just keep it to yourself. So, anyways, other things that people should keep to themselves is their fucking hands, right? Like, keep your hands to yourself. Saw this video yesterday. Yeah, maybe yesterday, the day before yesterday, whatever.
A couple days.
And this lady at the pink store, the one that's an extension of Victoria's Secrets, she, I guess, got into it with this other lady at the store. The woman recording was a black lady, African American, I presume, whatever. And this white lady, I guess, I don't know. I did not see the start of the video, but I did see this lady the white lady charge the woman recording, and it just seemed like a very escalated and extra encounter. The, we'll call her Karen, got on the floor screaming. It was like, get her away from me! You know, like, she was just doing the absolute fucking most. And also, mind you, while screaming, get her away from me, she would, like, chase this lady around the store. It was like, get away from me! And you would have had to seen it. Honestly. Like, it's just, I don't know. But here's my take. Here's my takeaway. Obviously, Karen was on 1.5 hours. Like, literally. Like, this lady needs to go sit the fuck down. I don't understand what the hell she was doing, but lady needed help. The lady who was recording, however, also, I feel like she, at the end of the day, like, as frustrating as the situation may have been for her, honestly, should have just fucking left the store. Like, I feel like you staying there to record this crazy bitch, just exit on. You're just standing there, talking to her, you know, pointing the camera at her. Like, come on, bro.
Feeding
like,
into it.
Yeah, like, I feel like...
I am going to disagree only because the bitch tried to hit her first, and that's when she started recording. Like, the recording happened as she was trying to get hit.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Had she not recorded, nobody would have seen how crazy this bitch was acting.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't have had her word.
No, I get that she was recording, but I feel like after a certain point, like, she should have just left.
But also, the store didn't have any security come or anything to come fucking say anything for however long. Like, it was a long-ass video. So, really, whose fucking fault is it that nobody fucking came? This bitch was just freaking out. They were literally conducting business. Nobody came from behind the register or anything to say anything or stop this bitch from fucking
I saw one
out.
person who was working there who, like, had to get in between that lady and the one who was recording. Yeah,
but the one who was recording was getting chased down. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I need evidence for this, and so when I sue your ass, I can have the fucking video evidence. You can't say that you can't, whatever lies that you're telling the cops right now, you can't do it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but like, at the end, like I said, I mean, I got her recording.
Also, the lady said she was there to get her free panties, so I'm not leaving until I get my free panties. I ain't finna let this bitch freaking out stop me from getting my panties.
That's
Pink,
true.
Baby.
She wanted to get her free panty and her $10 off.
You better quit playing.
Like, listen, I like the panties at Pink, and I also like the smell good that they have there. So I support that this lady was trying to, you know, purchase some products, whatever. They have nice stuff. Sue me. Don't sue me. But
Don't sue us.
She, like I said, I get recording. I get trying to protect herself. I don't think she was wrong for recording at all. I'm just saying, you know, after a certain point, though, like, she really just should have said, you know what, like, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation because
this ain't worth
this bitch, yeah, like, is not worth the time and the effort. Like, she's just not. She's not.
I ain't letting nobody stop me from doing what I came out to fucking do just because this bitch wants to throw a fucking tantrum. I don't care about your tantrum, bitch. I'm still coming out here with my fucking panties. I'm not interested.
Well, she wouldn't have stopped me. I would have, if I was there, I would have continued to shop. I would have bought what I came there to fucking
After this lady swiped at you,
no, listen,
you would have continued to shop.
Obviously, not after the lady swiped at me, but
that's
like
what I'm saying. That's where it all started from, though, is the swipe. She attacked this lady.
I get that. But I don't know, man. The whole situation was just it was not good.
I will say that instead of recording anything, she should have just whipped that bitch's ass, but she probably would have gone to jail. She would have gone to jail.
Right? You had to have video to prove why you had to beat that ass.
So you should have had a friend with you to record.
Someone should have been there.
You should have let her hit you and then beat her ass.
Yeah. That would have been best case scenario. And then get your free panty.
She might have gotten banned from Pink and not got her free panties.
Nah, she'd got that.
That'd be the tragic one.
She kept her eyes on the prize.
I think it was just wild when this bitch like really just got onto the floor and just laid there.
She pretended to faint, but just like very lightly laid her body down, just like on the side of her body, like she was laying in bed.
It's like, what are you doing?
If nothing else, the golden memes and videos that come out of it is amazing. There's a video of this like old breakdancing movie from the 80s, and the dudes are breakdancing and they point it over to somebody, and then it's the Karen chick like shaking her legs while she's on the ground, and she looks like she's doing some breakdancing.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It's hilarious.
I don't know. Like, if you were in the store though when that happened, like, how would you intervene?
I do the
would
same.
you like not?
I do the same thing those bitches were doing in the fucking store, which is continue my goddamn shopping and mind my fucking business.
Right? Walk on by.
This ain't none of my goddamn business. I got my free panties. Got my free panties, bitch. I'm out.
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing shit.
You're not going.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
She's chasing the black lady down. What am I supposed to do? Beat her up? I'm supposed to stop the.
You're supposed to stop
I'm supposed to detain the white lady.
Yes.
My black man ass is supposed to detain the white lady.
Correct.
I'm not trying to get shot today. I don't know this lady. I don't know neither of these ladies. You got nothing to do with this.
You gotta detain her.
Pink better handle that. They better upgrade their security.
Yeah, that was weird. No
I don't know what to
security
tell you,
cam.
bro. Like nothing happened.
That mall security was sitting downstairs at the food court, just like,
I have not finished my Cinnabon.
I am on 15 minutes. This is my time.
I will be done in 8 minutes, and that's when I will go. And not a fucking minute before. But yeah, that's did you guys know that there's a movie called Karen coming out? Like, it's just so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like there was a movie that was called like Neighbors or something, or something, or I don't know. Just like a creepy, it's like a scary, like crazy neighbor next door pretends to be nice. Everyone loves them, and then they're like doing.
They're like, they're on some bullshit. Yeah.
Except this one's just like super.
It's
dumb, racist kind of fucking Karen shit.
It's it's aggressive. I don't know. Did we?
Probably.
Maybe. Probably. Did we? You think so?
It sounds. I think you showed us the trailer, and then we talked about it.
Maybe we fucking did. Damn, that's terrible. Can't even remember. Okay, whatever. Either way, that shit looks
awful.
Yeah.
It's for the new woke generation.
Yeah, no. I feel like maybe if that movie came out 10 years ago, it could have done a thing, but not now. Too late.
Yeah.
Too weird.
Yeah, we did. We did talk about it because we were talking about how Karen's too much of it's an overused term.
Well. Okay.
And taking the nootropics, boy. My brain is on point.
Oh, no.
I'm learning a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you been exercising?
I have not. I've been exercising my brain a lot. I got to start working out, though. I've been slacking. Definitely. I'm going to the gym tomorrow and also the chiropractor.
Congratulations.
Get both of those things done.
High five.
All right. Well, air high five. I don't want to have to leave university.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Anybody have anything else to say?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Out.
Nope.
So Sweepy has buzzed out of here. She had a dippity doo dah. But, that's it, guys. We're done.
That's it. We're done. We haven't talked about Pink Pussy Karen.
Okay. No. Alright. We don't need a recap. We don't need a recap.
I don't think that it was a recap.
Yeah, we don't need a recap. So, take care. Brush all of your hairs. Wear the cleanest of underwears. And brush your teeth, clean your cheeks, beat your beat. And, okay, love you. Bye.
Goodbye. All the hairs, including the pubes.
Ew.
All
They're
the
hairs. Don't you dare discriminate against the pubes.
Okay, alright, whatever. Bye.